in Boom Beach ideas, first of all, we got the cloning finisher. He basically looks like this. Okay? Yeah, he's a basketball player. And yeah, it says -8 BB. -8 is supposed to be the back of his shirt, but it's just a show. And also BB stands for Boom Beach. That's what the team he used to play for, but yeah, now he just transported into Boom Beach. For real. So, his name is the Cloning Finisher, and he's a pro troop. So he has 1 HP at level 1, and his range is very long, and his movement speed is fast. So anyway, his attack is basically just throwing a basketball. And yeah, this is a very long attack. I mean, it's not very long. But the ratio, like, until the basketball drops, is until he dies. So when he dies, yeah, he clones, right? So when he dies, it's not going to go down immediately. It's probably going to take like 2 seconds for it to go down, or maybe less. So basically, he clones. Now, the ratio is, when they clone is when the original died. So it's basically like the cloning rifleman, or basically when the first rifleman dies, it clones. So yeah, the clone is basically do the same thing. Except, they do all the same thing. Except the clone has 55 damage. And yeah, it's a very long range. And the ratio is until he dies. So basically, it's very long range because he doesn't look at a defense and then just like attack. Cloning finisher just throws the basketball into the air, like as high as he can, and then it'll just go down. And also, yeah, it's the same ratio until he dies. And yeah, this is 55 damage. Level 1. Now, this is the last clone. So, yeah, this is the clone. This is the last clone. And the ratio is till the clone died, not the original. And also, it said the original on the first page. So, yeah. Now, next up we got is the next clone, which, yeah, it's the same stats, but except it does 66 damage when the basketball hits. Now, the ratio is still until he dies. And also, yeah, the last clone is the last clone. Now, there's kind of these troops in the game because they're Scorchers, and Scorchers, when they die, they blast fire around them. Next up we got is the Detonator. Okay, so the Detonator is kind of like the bomb thrower. I think I made a video about that. But this time, this is a special guy. So basically, he has a button. Okay, he has like 2 things. One is a bomb, which isn't even lit. I just didn't know, a black bomb, by the way. Yeah, the bomb he throws, it doesn't lit when he throws, and he has a button. This will be the most important thing. He has 555 HP. The range is long. His movement speed is moderate. So, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I already did. So the Detonator basically has 2 parts. One is throwing the bomb, which does 20 damage, but he doesn't like stuff it up. It just kind of just... So when he throws it, it isn't like at the building. It doesn't hit it at a certain point. Like, it hits it right here. Right? It doesn't hit it right here. It doesn't hit it right here. It hits it right here at the curve. And then it kind of just like digs right here. But there will still be a spot, like here. That will be the bomb spots. And anyway, the second thing is what this is for. It doesn't just throw bombs. That's the bomb thrower, but the bomb's lit. So, the next part of the attack, I didn't name it. It basically does 60 damage. And yeah, it's when he presses the button. Where he placed the bomb at is where the explosion is going to be at. So, yeah, that's basically it. It basically has two parts, but the whole entire part. So basically, he just throws a bomb, and it's not even lit. It just digs into the ground, but it shows the string on top. And basically, when he presses the button, it, like, blows up. But what if you come close to it? Alright, so his range is long, so he'll just throw it, like, far. Yeah. You just throw it really far, and then, yeah, you'll just explode it. Throwing it is probably the most important thing, because the button it'll just blow himself up. So, yeah, let's say he's been flared. Okay? Not been flared to the building, but, like, close. I mean, not like that, because, yeah, that's been flared to the building. Yeah, this is the building right here, and that is the flare, okay? So, yeah, the detonator, like, comes close, and then, yeah, instead of, like, it just putting a bomb here and then exploding it while they're there, yeah, that would just make them do damage to themselves. Basically, they'll go to the flare, and then realize that that's a building. I mean, not realize, they'll know that it's a building. Anyway, and then they'll, like, stuff a bomb, like, underground. Like, it's gonna be something like this. So they see that's a building, and then they just stuff, like, they just lay down. I don't know why. It lays down, trying to stuff that bomb inside, and then, yeah, when he gets up, the bomb is successfully put. So, the explosion is probably going to be big. So, he's going to stay here. That's why the range is long, because, he's going to stay far away from the explosion, because the explosion will probably be big. Now, next up we got is the air round shooter. So basically, this is a flying unit, which means it goes into the air like a heavy chopper and a rocket chopper that are both helicopters, which basically they just go into the air. So basically what this is basically the air ground shooter, which there's two guys in the air trying to shoot on the ground. Yeah, that's a helicopter. It's basically kind of a helicopter, but with outside standing. A helicopter is kind of like you stay inside the helicopter. This has 579 HP. The movement speed is fast and the range is long. So, yeah, it's gonna attack pretty far, like from land. That's not all. Next up, we got is the triple shoot. Now, if you don't know why is there no double shoot, that's because of the Melon Bombardier. Okay, Melon Bombardier is basically a double shoot because the Melon Bombardier shoots a melon into one defense, and then a slice of a melon hits another defense. And yeah, that's just more damage than a regular Bombardier. So yeah, that's why there's 3 shots, and this is a pro troop. So basically, he has 555 HP, which is 3 5s, and triple 5s, and it's a triple shot guy. I did not realize that until now. Movement speed is moderate, and the range is short. So he does 33 damage for each shot. So if you smoke him, like you smoky triple shot, which will sound weird, then the 3 shots will shoot at the same time. But if not all of it, but like if he's using different defenses, different economy, different boom beach on land stuff, he'll shoot different stuff. So basically, he'll shoot one of them a sniper tower, another is a HQ if it's nearby, and then a third one will be the tallest. Not the tallest. The sniper tower is clearly, the HQ is clearly the tallest. The third one will snipe the one next to the HQ. Not the third one. I think I got these mixed up. So anyway, the first shoot, if you don't flare it to one, then one will shoot on the lowest. And the other one, which is a sniper tower in this case, will shoot at the middle lowest to highest. And the third one will shoot the highest. Now what I'm drawing is just a HQ. But unless if you flare them at just one thing, yeah, they'll just shoot it at one thing.